Hello, and welcome to BSM and the case of the missing item frames. Where have they gone? I came back and they were all gone. I'm in the right version. I double checked. I didn't open up the map in the incorrect version of Minecraft. They should be there. Yeah, they're not. They're very strange. Anyway, hopefully nothing else goes wrong. Hopefully that's not a sign of things being weird. But there's a weird thing. Anyway, there's green. I noticed just now that there's a waterfall over here, which we should really go and check the top of. I'm not an aspiring CTM player unless you check the top of every waterfall. It is quite important. Don't think there's anything up here though. Not sure how the grass is growing underwater, but never mind that. No, nothing weird here. Move along. Nothing to see here. Probably. Well, Anyway, last time we defeated the boss of the first area. Now we get to move on to the second area. Ice. 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 Have a nice day. Have a nice trip. Cool story, bro. And other ice-related puns. Well, here we are. Ice to see you, ice. Well, so far so snowy. Oh, hello. Okay. You know, you'd be a lot more fierce if you didn't kill yourself. Never mind. Good helmet, good book, lighting, some oddly blue snowballs, more like ice balls. Those hurt. Nope. It's a nice area. Some of the mobs in here sure do move quickly. Alright. Well. Gas is not exactly what I was expecting nor hoping for. Lots of explosions. Where did he shoot from? Where is he? Where'd he go? Alright, well, quite an open area, lots of bridges. Probably going to die if we fall down there. Like these, like... You have some punch on you, don't you? Very much so. Do with you from range then. Come in for the kill. Gas is still around somewhere. Direct hit on the chest. Unfortunate. But we got the stuff. Come down from there. Chain, aqua affinity. Anti-knockback shield. That's not particularly useful. Oh, that guy dropped his power 1 punch 2. That's nasty. Right. The aqua affinity is slightly worrying, because that means there may be a water area. Iron here. Break these. 1, 2, 3. That's another good sword. I thought we lost. Some decent stuff. Hit this iron. There's enough for an iron helmet if we want one. More coal. I doubt we're ever going to run out of coal. Seem to be provided with ample. I'm not a great fan of this bridge, but let's try and keep to the middle of it and see what happens. I think the punch 2 might actually be more useful than an extra power. Quite a lot of ledges here we might be able to utilise to our advantage. Patch up that hole. Light up that little ledge. Get the spawners up here. That's a pit. Narrowly dodged that one. Not sure what's going to come out of these dispensers, and I don't think I particularly want to know. Creepers, if I had to guess. What's in you then? A couple of potions. Good bow. Can make a power 3 with that. Don't need snowballs. Whoa. Okay. That's something to watch out for. Guy dropped his chest plate. Stitched the potion of leaping. That isn't overly inspiring. Yeah, it's a decent chest plate. It's a bit of anviling to get it into good condition, but that's not too much of an issue. killed himself. Don't do that. Don't kill yourself. More iron. Good. Fair bit of iron as well. Should probably head back fairly soon. Things that I don't particularly want to lose here. Just take out those spawners first. Do we have another chest? Ordinary pickaxe we don't need. I'll take these though. Right, time to head back, drop stuff off. Maybe whack a few items together with an anvil. And see what happens. Okay, we are back with better stuff. Got a lovely pickaxe here, some efficiency. Repaired that chest plate. Some nice trousers. All in all, seems like a fun time. Oh yes, bucket as well. Some water never goes awry. Fire protection. There's a better helmet as well. Anti-creeper. That was going to be a staircase. Nope. It's a solid drop. Let's take the actual staircase. Ah, actually survived one. Survived the second shot then. Invisible creeper. Hup. There we go. Some fast spawner breaking now. More iron. What a load of different clicks. There was a good reason for it being that many clicks. That, my friend, is an over-the-top explosion. And yes, still didn't kill me with it. Next time I think you need to blow up the whole map. That's probably the only way you're going to kill me. Don't actually blow up the whole map. I exaggerate for dramatic effect. Archer is quite efficient at his job. Let's take out the other one quite quickly. Lots of junk. Actual blocks. Some decent blocks there. Next staircase. Hopefully this iron doesn't explode. Yep, looks good. Another one with the invisible creeper on his head. You're forgetting about that and trying to engage them in melee combat. Well, that isn't working out too good for either of us. Could fight you though. Yes, hello, yeah. Wow. Yep. I had a feeling that was coming. Very well. That guy is auditioning for the next series of Dancing on Ice. That was a very impressive leap. I'm impressed. Not a tango. Nope, he couldn't keep up. Come on. Try and get round without breaking any blocks. Avoid the punch on that guy. Break that to get up. Okay. I should just run past the spider guy. Where did he end up? The spider guy. Let's go. You have nothing to do with spiders. You're not Spider-Man. The spider jockey behind me, punching me around the place. Not too bothered about all that though. Yeah, we'll just take out the entire thing from range. Fair enough. Might as well. We're not short on arrows. Like this. So that iron. Nothing up on that ledge. Nothing up on this ledge. Here comes another. Managed to punch himself off the platform. With a little assistance from my shield. Well, he didn't knock me off, but we ended up back down here anyway and trying to chase him. There's a zombie. I'm trying to move myself around in my chair. Can you wait? I'm trying to get comfortable here. Do you want helping? Well, that's one way to kill the zombie. How do we get a piece of glowstone? Where did that come? Oh, it blew up the light. That's where that came from. Aha! Fighting uphill against kamikaze guys is not proving particularly easy. We're up here now, though. Okay, where are we now in respect to where we've been? Oh. Oh. I can see where we've been now. Through the newly formed hole. I didn't particularly want a hole, but I guess it's not too much of an issue. Going in for torches. Alright. Stack them just over a half. Stack them 2/3. Sweep attack on swords makes dealing with jockeys quite a bit easier these days. And the fact they tend to bash themselves up a bit as well. They used to be a real pain. They're not quite so bad now. Yeah, I recognise that one from the previous time this trap was used. Fool me once, I dodge it. Fool me twice, I recognise it. Oh shoot. That is a decent weapon. Should take it. Knockback 1. Quite useful. Potion of swiftness. Let's take that over the basic stone pick. And we shall also drop. What are these doing? These are about the same as what we have, apart from they got some feather falling, so let's put them on. Guess we don't really need an ender pearl. Right. Press on a little bit further. Another box. Is that a mid checkpoint? That's a mid checkpoint. Excellent. Exactly what we wanted. Not that it's too challenging to get back without the mid checkpoint. All you'd have to do is drop some water down from about here. There we go. That's a decent shortcut, which I was going to use. That's why I was bringing the water bucket with me. But I guess a teleport works just as well. Open up this then.
Shoes, helmets, chestplate, leggings, iron, towel, books, lots of books, swords, tools, irons, potions, food, blocks, some more torches, yes, no. Oh, we're sitting good. More water. And off we go again. We're heading for this one now.
Not particularly need 2 fences. You could say that I'm on the fence about whether or not I need them. Apart from I'm not, because I know that I don't. Don't need you either. Oh boy. Well, at least he jumped down like a fool and died after me.
Looks like my water is coming useful after all. And now we need to get down to the bottom. And all the way, other stuff has gone.
You aren't helping. Shoo. I'm busy. My sword ended up way over there. It's quite irritating. I think we got mostly everything else though. Can't see that I'm missing anything more. Well, that's one way to skip a bunch of the area. Let's not. Time to climb back up the waterfall. Very slowly. As you do. Just climbing a waterfall. It's totally a thing. Defying the laws of physics. No. Laws of physics are defied all the time in Minecraft, aren't they? Floating blocks and all that. Let's get out of here. Alright. Clear off. Most of my deaths this map have either been to the boss or to being knocked off a platform by a guy with punch. Appears to be a thing in this map, being knocked off of platforms by guys with punch. I guess I undervalue the value of knockback resistance. Hold on, the doorbell's going. Doorbells, phone calls, all manner of interruptions. They happen. Now, where was I? Oh yes, breaking things and killing stuff, as is the usual way. Or jump boost. Quite keen on that jump boost around here, aren't they? That's a good axe. Ow, ow, ow. That wasn't good. Pinged around like a pinball. Oh yes. punch. I don't like punch. I don't know, have I ever had punch? I don't think so. What does punch taste like? Is it any good? You know, the beverage. No idea. That was quite impolite. Never mind. They're all much the same. You missed. Well. Well. That didn't work. Well. Some knockback resistance might be quite nice for about now. Yep. Of course it's ice, so the items slippery, slidey, and the wetty grip are everywhere. Okay. What have you got? Minus speed. With the tiniest amount of minus speed ever. Minus 0.5%. I think you probably meant to say minus 5% rather than minus 0.5%, because that is extremely negligible. Ah, here's where it exploded previously. Good. I know where this is. Kind of. Food. Get the bar organised. Something like that, perhaps. Get some blocks going as well. We're somewhere completely different again. Well, I don't particularly want to be somewhere completely different. Let's go back to somewhere where we know where we are. Otherwise we'll probably end up missing things. I don't like missing things, generally. Well, we've got quite a trek back to where we were, but not that awful. There are loads of places in this area where you could easily deviate from the linear path and just start wandering off onto another route. It looks like if you actually go the intended way, this area is actually quite linear. Which is nice. It's nice being able to have some freedom. Also being able to tell where you've been and where you're going. Knowing that you aren't going to miss anything if you just go the way that mapmaker wants you to go. Highly speedrunnable, I think this area probably is. Probably some massive skips you can do here. You're into that kind of thing. They're doing for inventory space. Quite well, quite well. Well, here we are. Back again, at last. Let's keep our back to the wall this time, shall we? Seems like a superior plan. Another one of those iron swords. Sort of iron. Oh boy. Well. Spider Jockey kind of dealt with himself there. Could have been much more perilous than it turned out to be. Checking for a trap on that one. But no. And this looks like rather a lot of iron. Nope, perfectly safe. On this particular occasion. Uh-oh. Oh, the joys of finally feather falling. That should have killed me. Yeah, some feather falling fall would be really nice. Anyway, a bit for this episode, because we're out of time. So I shall see you in the next one. Ta-ra.